It's part 2 of our 2-part All About Weeds series. And this is going to be focused on post-emergent weed control, which is going to be targeting any weed you see in your lawn, especially those pesky dandelions. So let's get out of the weeds. You've seen from my last video, I just launched my Out of the Weeds lawn guide, the simple step-by-step guide that shows you how to have a beautiful lawn. It's available now as a digital download, and this 44-page guide even includes my schedule that I follow in the lawn year after year. Okay, so maybe you just put down your pre-emergent and you're thinking, okay, I should be good for weeds, right? Well, wrong. Pre-emergent is mostly going to be targeting your grassy weeds. Those are going to be the weeds that look very similar to your grass. And the biggest and most well-known one is crabgrass. Well, pre-emergent does not do that good against broadleaf weeds. Those weeds that are all different shapes, sizes, colors, especially those like dandelions. Pre-emergent is not that good for them. That's going to be taken care of a post-emergent. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're saying, I gotta wait till I see dandelions pop up to kill them? Well, kind of is it's going to kind of happen. But as you kind of get a good pre and post-emergent strategy going year after year, you're going to have less dandelion seeds in your lawn, which is going to make it much more manageable. At my last house, I had my lawn game like locked down, so I barely had any weeds. There just wasn't room for weeds to grow, so I didn't have much weed pressure. Your first couple years in the lawn, you're going to need to have some really good post-emergent control because you are going to have a lot of weeds that start to pop up. Now, the really key to have good post-emergent success with weed control is kind of knowing when they're going to be popping up and making sure you catch them early. For us with cool season, you can see it on the logo. The dandelion is the big one that hits in the spring, and next thing you know, dandelions will be everywhere. You do not want to let that happen to your lawn where you start seeing this giant puffball or stinking seed head of death, as I like to call it on this channel. You want to make sure you don't let these weeds get far enough along that they start seeding, because next thing you know, these things start blowing and spreading seeds all over your lawn for getting ready for next year. And so it's a repeated cycle year after year. So as you start to catch them early before they go to seed, you can knock them out and essentially kind of stop a life cycle. So that way next year there's less weed seeds that are going to be trying to pop up. You do that for 3 or 4 years, and next thing you know, you have very little weeds in your lawn trying to pop up. Now, when it comes to post-emergent weed control, there's 2 main types that I like to use. One is a ready-to-spray mixture. A lot of times you'll see it come with a wand or a gun, which I like here. And then I also like the ones that come in a concentrate that you'll mix with water. Now, if you look at the actual active ingredients of both of these products, they contain pretty much the exact same thing. The biggest difference being is that this one is already pre-mixed with water. So all I'm going to do is shake it up, point and spray, and those weeds are history. With this here, I'm going to mix it into, say, a gallon hand sprayer, or like maybe even a 5-gallon tank sprayer if I have a lot of weeds. And so I'm going to mix with water. Now, these concentrates, you'll pay a little bit more up front, but they go a lot farther than what this is going to be. You're paying a premium for this already being mixed in with water, whereas this might be the higher cost up front. It's going to cover a lot more ground. And this is a lot more highly concentrated, as you see here from the product labels. Now, when it comes to post-emergent weed controls, there's going to be 3 main ingredients that you're going to see in most of them, and that's going to be 2,4-D, dicamba, and mecoprop. And that's what you're going to see kind of throughout. If you go to the store, you're going to look and you're going to see those widely among most weed controls. And so those are going to be the ones that target almost all of your broadleaf weeds. You can just kind of be a one and done with most of your broadleaf weeds with some of these. Now, there will be some slight variations in some of the stuff you'll see in stores. Some will advertise that they'll kill crabgrass, and the ingredient you'll see in there will be quinclorac. Well, the thing to note with that is, like, when it comes to seeing crabgrass in a post-emergent killer, You gotta catch it early or else it will not be effective at all. And so when you see that on there, you better be on it if you're trying to catch crabgrass late. That's why I really preach a good pre-emergent game to help try to prevent the crabgrass from popping up. The other thing to note with these post-emergents is you want to pay attention to the temperatures outside. You want to aim for somewhere between 45 and 85 degrees outside when you're putting these down. If you do it when it's lower than 45, well, things aren't really that active, and so you run the risk of just damaging your turf and not being as effective for actually even killing these weeds. If you wait until late in the summer, when we get into like late July and August, a lot of times these temperatures are a lot hotter than 85. That can damage our good grass if we're trying to spray then. So what you want to do, and when you're early in the spring, a lot of times you're in pretty good shape because the temperatures are mild. As we get later into the year, you're going to have to be strategic about when you actually go out walking around trying to spray weeds in your lawn. Either hit it first thing in the morning when it's still cool, or try to get it late in the evening when things are kind of cooling down. But either way, you want to try to watch that window. The other thing is when you're going and spraying these things, you don't have to linger on it. You don't got to sit there and just hold it for 10 seconds and just hopefully we're going to watch this weed just implode. Instead, just keep it moving, just a nice quick squirt and keep it going. You don't need a lot of product on these. Right here, this is an early dandelion that's getting ready to grow. So everything in there getting ready to burst, but if you're not paying attention, you can easily miss that these dandelions are just getting ready to pop. So here in a few weeks, this thing's gonna burst. Next thing you know, we're gonna have dandelion seeds getting thrown all over the place. But not today. So with these post-emergents, a lot of these are going to be rain fast in like 3 to 6 hours. So make sure whatever product you end up buying, pay attention to what the bottle says, because you need to make sure it doesn't rain too close from your application, because you want to give time for those weeds to take up the weed killer and knock it out. The other thing pay attention to is make sure you're buying something that's safe for your lawn, that isn't going to kill your good grass. A lot of times when you look at the stores, the bottles are right next to each other. The weed and grass killers, the traditional Roundup, which is like glyphosate, which will just kill everything. You do not want to get that for your good grass. What you want to do here is target ones that'll say safe for lawns. And that way you can put it on your good grass and not have to worry about killing everything. So what I like to do as we get kind of early in the spring, right before the dandelions are getting ready to go in full force, which will be here in a few weeks for a lot of us, start looking around, because you can start seeing dandelions starting to grow very, very early. Attack them early, get them killed so that you don't get the seed head of death. And so with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time when we get out of the weeds into a beautiful lawn.